way, the best way to do it, touchdowns.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw is Jackson. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. 56. Mike, 53rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Check. Yo, chill out.
On 1st down, Ingram. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37.
That shit up there for you.
That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson, he's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll run here with Ingram. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Hey, switch gears.
Second down and goal. Jackson flushed out right.
Bam.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. Here's Jackson, operating from the gun. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Mahomes now to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain there of 21 yards.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages,
you funny. Any man player like, yeah, that's a pick, bro.
Hit you with it. Sometimes
nah, you got it. You got it.
Safety, it makes it tough
you got
to
it,
defend.
bro. You got it.
From midfield, here's Mahomes.
I'll take that.
Kelsey. This is
God,
inside the 15.
Oh, my God.
All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 50 yards. As his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Yes.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Mike, 56 right there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. That's caught left side by the tight end Boyle. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson throwing on target to Brown. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
they? When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Give him 30 yards there. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons we like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The 6th line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And again, it's Ingram. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Now it's Jackson, flush to his right. He'll run it. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking,
he's got a man, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Get it. Zoom, fellas, let's go.
You know that was a pick, dude.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his... And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Now down by 5. They've got to go for it here on fourth down.
48 Mike. Watch the screen. Let go.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And Robinson with a big catch. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I got it, Layla. Chill out. I got it.
20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll roll him out. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people are watching this one right here and gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
What looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as he'll start at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
Ah, what are you doing, baby?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Jackson. Snead's got it. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
I can't even find my play. That's some bullshit.
Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Hey, tank.
Jackson to throw. It's complete to Snead. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts, and that'll bring up second down.
Damn, he damn sure was.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And a 20th carry now for Ingram. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Tucker.
Oh, yeah, yes, they do, dude.
It's a 58-yarder, bro.
So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history,
Justin
Tucker. This from long, very long range.
Okay, I missed that dude, bro. Yeah, I missed that bit. Oh, he had it, too. Good game, dude.
Chuck definitely got the 4 from 58.
Good game, bro. I'm so used to playing an ultimate team, you feel me? That's my first time ever playing like
in the win column for Kansas
City. Tell Cody we can run it back another day, bitch, and I put my own build up. I put the hundo up.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense.
Where your pants at? Cause just think cause I'm playing a little Tony. I don't play head to head like that, bitch. I play ultimate team.